In today's fast-changing world, right? If you're a company owner and if you want to stay ahead of the business and ahead of the competition, and if you want to stay relevant, right? You need to do things fast and more efficient. That's the only way, right? And to achieve these two things, to become fast and to become efficient, one of the ways is to have a software. I think it's the only way, right? Is to have a proper software solutions and software products that will back you up to have these two things. And usually these are the two things that kind of correlated between each other. So I'm going to give you the real example within our portfolio companies. It's a manufacturing company. So they approached us a year ago, or maybe before that. They had a problem with speed, particularly with speed. He told me that the CEO of the company told me that every day at 10 a.m. the company owner asks him certain reports that he wants to see how many raw materials we have, how many products we have that finish, right, and how many money in the bank, and etc. Right, and to get those data, because they have different locations, like 3 or 4, and they have different departments. To get the data, CEO spends 3 or 4 hours to gather all the data from different departments and from different locations, which means the company owner will get the data in the afternoon, 1 p.m. or 3 p.m. or even 2 p.m. When he gets that, the reports are outdated. It's not real. Because they took 5 or 4 hours to get the real data from different departments, which makes you slow, which makes you inefficient, not efficient, inefficient, right? And he told me that he needs this proper system, custom software, where he can get the data instantly. And we did the product. It was not kind of easy, to be honest, but we did it. So now he gets the data really fast. Every day and every time, he has the real data in his hands. And based on that, they can make proper decisions that will help the business to succeed. Otherwise, if they get the outdated data, right, that might hurt the business. But now it's a bit different. So this is a real example. This is one example from our portfolio companies. And the second example, one of our partners, he visited Australia. He said he wants to import halal meat from Australia into South Korea. Because in South Korea there is a lot of Muslim community and the number of Muslim communities increasing, right? For them to kind of to live a good life, they need meat, right? And it should be halal. And you can get the meat from Australia. And he told me he visited Australia, and they visited the factory where they produce this halal meats. Of course, the farming is a bit different, the cows farming, right? But in the factory, in Islam traditions, you need to do the proper praying before butchering the cow, right? Then you spill the blood, then cow is ready to be butchered. And in that factory, he told me, he just literally saw it, they put the cow in the assembly line, so the starting point, and by the time when the cow goes through every process, at the end, they will get the halal packaged meat in their hands. And in between, everything is automated. There is no human involvement. Everything's automated. And for the company, by the way, they did it, it seems, after COVID, because during COVID, they didn't have the access to the factories, right? That the people should have stayed supposed to stay at home, so they did it everything after COVID. And he told me he impressed, like, oh, there's no human involvement, like everything's automated, which helped them to have speed and to have better efficiency level. How they did it? They did it with software, and in the case of Australian example, right, was hardware. But software helped to run the hardware, right? So these are the real examples, how software, custom software, can help you to achieve faster speed and good efficiency level. I think this video helped you to understand a better picture of software solutions. Thank you. Bye-bye.